YouTube. Let's get into it. Hello, pretty people. Yes. So we got Instagram in the building. Hey, Instagram. I see my Instagrammers now. Good to see your beautiful faces. I know it's Sunday night, not typically a time that I'm on, but you know what? You do what you do. It is what it is. House of Queens in the building. How you doing? So yes, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. We're on TikTok. We're on TikTok. That's where the party's at. We're on TikTok. That's where the party's at. Let's show some love. Come on in. Come on in the building. Yes, come on in the building. Who came in giving me hearts? Thank you so much for liking the live. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. Man, I love it when people come in, sharing the love. Make sure you share the broadcast so I can get on the For You page so we can help more people sell their product. The goal is to help more people sell their product. And so I'm going to teach you how you can offer your product, your service, your opportunity. That is what's missing on social media. Share the live. Oh, what's up? Share the live. What's up? Share the live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's up? Share the live. Thank you. What's up? Share the live. I appreciate you. You are such a blessing tonight. Thank you so much. If you're on my YouTube channel, YouTube, let's get into it. If you're on Facebook, you can give me stars. And of course, we got Instagram in the building. So I'm streaming in several places. So yes, so I teach people how to build their businesses online and offline. I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag Pretty People. Pretty People is my organization. And I've been doing this for years, way before social media. We built this way before social media. So for me, social media was added on. It was another way to market, another way to brand, another way to meet new people. And so if you are definitely struggling with your offer, I'm going to help you tonight. Okay. So if you're new, this is how this works. I train, I teach, I coach, I answer questions, and then I do 5 minutes of hula hooping. Okay. So because I got to get my workout on, I'm trying to get rid of the fupa, trying to get some slim thighs. Okay. We got to do it before the summertime. Okay. We got to do it before the summertime. So yes, so this is how this works. It goes in here. Now this is a weight. So this is 1 pound. Okay. So this is 1 pound. You can get it in 3 pounds, 5 pounds, and it's a weight, right? So the hula hoop, obviously, it's adjustable. So it's a lot of links. I took the links out to fit my waist. And so you could do the same thing. So I take the links out to fit my waist. And so it has to be locked. Just now it wasn't locked, but I didn't have it on. So you want to make sure that you lock it. So it's not locked. Because if this weight flies off, smash me in the head or smash the television or smash the lamp or whatever, we're going to be in trouble. So yes, so that's how that works. So we're going to do that. So I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you so much, Instagram. Thank you so much for showing up. Casey in the building. Hey, sexy. How you doing? Good to see your beautiful faces. So we're going to have some fun tonight as promised. I got to reach my live goal. So you got to get into it on TikTok. TikTok, we got to reach our live goal. 10,000 hearts. Of course, our snowflakes, it was snowing and now I have the snowflakes as my goal. So we need 20 snowflakes. So we're going to do that. Of course, I know you guys are going to show out. And then, of course, my live activity goal that I have to meet as well. So if you want, great. If not, it's cool. It's cool. I'm still going to do what I do best. Train, coach, motivate, inspire. Yes, as I get my workout on. And so let's talk about it. Let me tell you, sales is about how you look at it. It's a perspective. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Okay, you can write that down. Now, I love to teach in a way that people are interactive. So if you are able to put it in the chat for me, if you can put it in the chat, put it in the chat. Okay, that helps me out. So if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. So everything, yes, YouTube, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is perspective. Sometimes it's not the truth, but a perspective is a point of view. Write that down. Write it down. So I'll tell you, I have 2 boys, hashtag mama boys. If you have Kids, yes, hashtag mama boys, they go to school tomorrow. I was telling my son this story. You have three workers all doing the same job, constructing a building. Each worker, hold on, there we go. Is that better? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Step in the building. All right, so I was telling my son, I love to give him analogies and stories and things like that. And so I was telling my son, there was three workers doing a job. The job was constructing a building, okay? And each worker was asked the same question: what is that you're building? And so worker one responded by saying, I'm laying bricks on top of each other. That's the job. He asked the second worker. The second worker responded, I'm building a wall. He's actually laying bricks, but his perspective was, it isn't just laying the bricks, but building a wall. So we asked the third person, the third worker, what are you doing? And he said, I'm building a cathedral. Here he is laying the bricks as the other two were, but his perspective is seeing a cathedral. In business, you must learn how to offer a different perspective. You following me? Yes or yes? So in order for you to offer your thing, you got to give them a different perspective. If someone wants to start a business with you, but they don't have the money to invest, I need you to share a story. I need you to communicate effectively so they can look at it differently and see your perspective of why they need to get started. Okay? They're thinking of debt. The moment you ask somebody to start a business, they're thinking of debt. They're thinking of, I don't have time. I don't, know how to sell. A girl told me today, I don't know how to sell, but you want to be an entrepreneur. You can't want to be an entrepreneur and you don't want to learn how to sell. You have to learn how to sell to be a successful entrepreneur. I don't understand. Okay, I don't. You're going to invest money and time to be a successful entrepreneur. I'm going to say it to the top of my lungs. I'm talking to the people in the back. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to learn to sell. You have to. A digital product, you still have to sell. I heard somebody tell me, she was like, oh, I don't have to. She said something like, I don't have a product. I said, a digital product is a product. If you are an author, you have a product. You got to sell the book. Everybody that is successful as an entrepreneur, we sell something. So you got to fall in love with the idea of sales, how to talk to people so they actually get your offer. Are you following me? So when you offer somebody, the opportunity to start a business with you or to start a service, they're immediately shutting down if they don't have the money. Because all they can see is, I don't have the money, right? And so they're thinking, oh, this is going to put me in debt. You're thinking this is going to get you out of debt. Because see, entrepreneurs think differently from employees. I went from an employee mentality to an entrepreneur mindset instantly. And so because I didn't understand working for myself and working on commissions and earning my wages was something that I had control of. I used to be afraid of commissions. Now I invite commissions. It's really crazy, right? So before, I was under the mindset with employees that you needed to get a 2-week paycheck. Yes, yes, yes. You need to get a salary. And I was doing that. I worked in corporate America. I was in radio and television. And I was under the assumption that was the only way to be super successful was to get to the top of the corporate ladder. Girl, go. That's what I was doing. I actually enjoyed what I did though. So that helps. That helps. So I didn't go into a field that I didn't love. I actually love speaking and talking, being in radio and television. So I loved it. But I was also trying to climb that corporate ladder. I was like, I need to be at the top of this ladder, right? And then when the opportunity to work for myself, to build a home-based business, to work off of sales, I get a percentage of everything that I sell. At first, people had me thinking that was a bad thing. That was the greatest thing that I could have done, was learn how to sell and offer my thing. And so if you're anything like me, you got to invite sales into your life and understand every single person is already selling. You sold somebody on your job right now. You went to that interview. You sold that person on why you should get this job. You sold that person that you were the best person or candidate for the job. You were selling. Okay. Our children sell us on why they need to get a snack. Our children sell us on why they need to get Nintendo Switch. Our children, they're selling us Everybody sells. You start off selling even as a baby. When you are wanting something, the baby is crying and crying until you pick it up. The baby is selling you on you need to do this. The baby is selling. So you know how to sell. You sold your significant other on how great you was. Yes, you told your significant other, oh yeah, I'm a good cook. I clean up. I make you feel this way. You were selling, baby. You put on that beautiful outfit with that red lipstick and you went on that first date. You were selling. You were selling yourself. But now you actually have to sell something. You say, you don't know how to sell. I don't know how to sell. You do. We sell what we believe. Say, business coach Jerusha said it. We sell what we believe. You believe you deserve that job. So it's easy for you to go into that interview and answer those questions because you believed it. You believe that you were, the best person for him to marry or to date, right? So you're confident in that. When we're not confident in a thing, it's hard to sell. When we don't believe in a thing, it's hard to sell. But it's easy to sell when you believe it. If you go to a great restaurant and I ask you, give me a great steak restaurant, you'll tell me all the restaurants that you've gone to, the best steak restaurant you've gone to, you're selling me on that restaurant. Oh, the waitress was so nice. Oh, the ambiance. Oh my gosh, the prices was even good. The steak was only $80. Normally, steaks are like $100 and da da da. You are selling me on that thing because you believe it. So please stop saying you don't know how to sell. Just say, I need to learn a strategy. I need to learn how to obviously upsell. I need to learn how to offer. I need to learn personality types. You just need to learn skills, right? That's underneath sales. But you already know how to sell because you've been doing it all your life. all your life. All my life. All my life. All your life you've been doing it. So write this down. Here's how you ask when you offered your thing, whatever it is. Here's how you ask. You can write this down. If you offer somebody an opportunity to start a business, right? And the person is open because they listen to the opportunity and they obviously want to make more money. Most people want to make money on social media, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Pinterest. That's why you're here, right? So if I offered you an opportunity and I'm like, okay, is there any reason why we can't get started today? And you're like, I don't know if I have the money. Oh, how much does it cost? If money is an issue, which is typically most people's hesitation, what if I lose money? What if it's a scam? All these negative thoughts start to come in. I'm not saying be ignorant and make a rash decision. I'm just saying that you watch certain people where you trust them. You know there is an offer. They've sent you information. Thank you so much. T Lady in the building. T Lady. Hi, gorgeous. Yes. I'm so glad you're in the building. Give me some hearts, T Lady. We can get to 10,000 hearts while I'm on this live. And we're doing 5 minutes of hula hooping, training, coaching, 5 minutes of hula hooping, training, coaching. So yeah, it's good to see you where you're just passing by, T Lady. Okay, we got to give it some hearts. We got to get these hearts up there. Thank you. All right. 32 out of 60. Oh, I got to reach my 60. You see that goal right there? Go live for 60 minutes, 32 out of 60. I'm at 32 halfway there. Look at God. Look at God. We're going to do it. I got to feel it. I got to feel it. So you're offering them an opportunity to change their circumstances, right? And so you got to make them see your perspective. When I offer my opportunity or my course, hey, Linda in the building. Hey, Linda, you got to tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. Get me up to 1,000 hearts. All you got to do is tap the screen, tap, tap. So we can run it up. I can get on the For You page, share the broadcast. So we can get on the For You page and I can help more people. The more people, the merrier. Okay. I don't want to be the best kept secret. We got to love on people. And so, yes, thank you so much for the love. So once you've offered your thing and the person's hesitation is money, the person's hesitation is they don't know how to sell, the person's hesitation is, what if I can't learn the skills, whatever their hesitation is, right? This is what you want to say. Write this down. What if this only paid off your car payment if you got started? You got to give them a different perspective, because most people, when you offer them something, whether it's a product or a service or an opportunity, they think of all the negatives. They don't actually think of all the positives. So it's up to you to give them a different perspective, what we just talked about, right? So I would say, what if this only paid off your car payment? Would it be worth it to you? Ask a question. I'm a great question asker. Sales is about being interested in people. Sales is about listening to people. That's what it's about. The moment that you are talking too much, you lose the sale. All you have to do is answer questions and listen. Ask questions and listen. Listen. Lucid didn't listen. Okay? You offer your thing. You offer your product. You offer your opportunity so she can make money. She's hesitant because she feels like she doesn't have the money. You get to say, what if this only paid off your car insurance? What if this only paid off your mortgage? Would it be worth it to you? Now, most people, if working part-time from my cell phone, working part-time on social media to make an extra $2,000 to pay off my mortgage or to pay my monthly mortgage, would it be worth it to me to invest $500? Yes. What if this could only pay off, a monthly car payment? So if your car payment is $700 and you made an extra $700, thank you so much, and you made an extra $700, would it be worth it to you? Because if it's not worth it to you, we don't want to get started. And when people are hesitant, usually there's something you can answer. All of their questions have not been answered, so they're not moving forward. They don't feel comfortable moving forward because they have more questions. So because you are the expert, you are what? Asking the questions. I would say write this down. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's this now? Oh, thank you so much for following. Earn Online. Oh, Earn Online in the building. Hey, Earn Online, how you doing? Yellow October in the building. Tap the screen. Thank you so much. Give me two. Yes, run up these hearts. Let's go. Is this making sense? Yes or yes? Listen to me. It works easily, right? You are definitely going to get new team members, new representatives, new affiliates, new whatever. When you listen, she doesn't have the money. Change her perspective by asking a great question. Here's another one. What if this only took care of your child's tuition? What if this only took care of your child's activities, basketball, ballet? Hey, my friend, yes, hi. What if this only took care of your child's after school programs or whatever, her piano lessons? What if this only took care of your son's football expenses? Would it be worth it to get started? The answer is yes or no. And typically, people are going to say yes, it's worth it, because they want their children to have those activities and experiences, right? And here's a good one. What if this only helped you take care of your parents? What if this only helped you take care of your parents' expenses? Would it be worth it to you? Todd One in the building. Hey, Todd One. Yes, thank you so much for joining the live. Todd is a subscriber, so make sure you follow Todd. Todd in the building. Yes, Todd, what question can I answer for you as a subscriber? You get to ask any question at any. Yes, when I see you on the live, you get to ask any questions. Yes, I'm super excited for all of my subscribers. We have a private community for the subscribers, and so training for the subscribers where they can come on, do one-on-one coaching. Oh, thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gift as well. Thank you for the gift. We are gifting over here today. Hallelujah. Woo! We got to reach our 10,000 hearts. So Todd One, you got to tap. Give me some love. I know you're probably in and out. Yes, you might be at work, but tap in. All right. So we got to reach this goal up here. Let's go. We got to reach the snowflake goal. Let me put these snowflakes up here. Oh, I did put the snowflakes up. Okay, great. Thank you for the love. Did y'all write this down? Okay. What if this only helped take care of your parents' medication? Would it be worth it to you to get started? You have to make the person feel like it's worth it for them. Not as worth it for you because you get a new client, you get a new team member. No one cares about you. No one cares. People only care about their situation. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, you're getting this. Okay, perfect. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Linda gave me a snowflake. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the snowflake. Whoa. I got my snowflake because it's been snowing. It's not snowing now, but it was totally okay. Woo. I got my snowflake. Okay. So yes, let's go. All right. So this is interesting trying to get these goals and trying at the same time. You got it. And so what happens is when you're not listening from your heart, you're only listening from your head, it is harder to close people. It's harder to get new clients because people can tell when you're money hungry. People can tell when it's all about you getting a new team member. It's all about you getting a new representative. It's all about you gaining your commission. People can tell. But when you say to the person, I don't want you to do something you don't want to do. If I could teach you a skill set, could you learn? I ask questions. If you want to start an online business, if you want to make an extra $1,000, I'm helping 1,000 families get started with me in my affiliate business. If that's something that you want to do, we can talk about it. But I certainly don't want people who don't want to do it, right? You want people who want to do it for their own personal reasons. So this could only, help you pay off your debt. Would it be worth it to you? And if it is worth it to you, let's get started. So I get to say, is there any reason why we can't get started today? Because I already know it makes sense to get started. It's you not seeing that you should get started. I know why you don't have $500 right now. You need to get started in business. If you don't have an extra $500 right now, not on a credit card, not borrowing it from somebody, like you don't have an extra $500 like before when New Orleans had that water, the water thing broke and people were saying they didn't have an extra $500 to leave. Like they couldn't leave because they didn't have the money. They didn't have the resources. No, get started. That hurt my heart that you don't have $500 to leave for your own sake, for your livelihood. You don't have $500. And we live in the United States of America and you can't leave. I don't understand. So I got on a mission and said, I need to help more people earn extra money. Hello from New Orleans. Yes, Nola in the building. Okay, with them beignets. Nola with the beignets. Love the city. There was this restaurant we went to, something really, really popular. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. They had like, we got a lot of restaurants, but there's one in particular that's real, real popular. I can't think of the name of it. Oh my gosh. And I've gone there like 2 or 3 times that I've visited your city. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. So yes, we love New Orleans. Woo! Nola in the building. Oh my goodness, Todd Wonder gave me a snowflake. Thank you, Todd Ward. You're always, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So yes, thank you so much. You got to make sure in sales is all about building relationships, making people feel good, making people feel heard, making people, understand you're not in it just for the money. You're in it to really help them gain extra money so they can change their circumstances. Let me tell you, when you help one person, and they see the value in starting a business with you, they see the value in them selling something on social media, and they make an extra $100. They're going to forever love the fact that you showed them, that you introduced the opportunity to them. As soon as they can make $25. They will believe, man, I made $25. And so now they want to tell other people. Now they're excited because it happened to them and for them. And so the only thing that you have control over is giving them a different perspective. You don't have control whether they move on it or not. But if you show with them how much you're concerned about their well-being by giving them examples, right? Because you don't control the situation. Just start saying, well, if you need to make extra money, if I could teach you, could you learn? Most people, I've never heard somebody say, I can't learn now. You said you're going to teach me. You said you have tutorials. You said we have support. You said we have modules. I've never heard somebody say I can't learn. So my question isn't, are you interested? Write this down. The people that are saying, are you interested? They're doing it wrong, in my professional opinion of 18 years of selling. I don't ask people, are they interested? To me, it's a setup to say that word, because then people are like, I don't know if I'm interested. That's not a good question. It's not. It's not. You want to ask people, are they open? Are they open to the possibility? Are you open to learn? Are you open to coming to trainings? Are you open to being coachable? Are you open to learn some sales skills? Are you open to learning to go live and do content? Are you even open to it? Are you interested? No, not that word. And so this way, if someone's open to learning, you're like, well, the sky's the limit. If you're open to learning. And so most people are starting extra side businesses to make money. That's the goal. You're not here. It's cute pictures on TikTok, but we're here to make money too and build friendships. I want to learn. But you're limited. Why are you limited? But my mind is limited. Is that what you're saying? You're limiting yourself because, I'm a big, I give it to you straight because, I love you already. Okay. We're the problem. We're the solution. So I love the fact that, most people's situation is they're in their own way. There's so much already in you, but you're in your own way to being more successful. Because what happens is, oh, your work hours is long. Oh man, that's crazy. Because then when you get off of work and you're pretty much sleeping, then it's time to go to work again. So I'm assuming, do you have 2 days off at least? Or do you work 7 days? And then, because my sister has a schedule. She works like 12 hours, like 4 days. And then they're off like 3 days over here and then another stretch. So her hours change all the time. That's why I teach that power hour in my digital course, the 3-day ride, because I do have people that are nurses. Their schedule is different. I do have a police officer. His schedule is different. I have the weekend off sometimes. Okay, you have the weekend off sometimes. Okay, so, and I know you're probably, I guess, running errands or household chores. I don't know. I don't know what your weekend would look like. But I will tell you, this is my honest opinion. And I've been doing this for a minute, right? Before social media, I taught this because everybody that I work with, they work a corporate job and they started a side hustle. Okay. So therefore, I have good perspective on what that looks like. Whether you're single, whether you're married, whether you have a dog, whether you have children, it doesn't matter. So this is the deal. You have to, and I think I said this before or tons of time, you have to schedule your day. So the other day I showed an app. There are several apps, okay? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. There are several apps to clock your time. I want you to do an evaluation of your time on the weekend, since that's the only time that you're off. And I want you to do evaluation during the course of the week. So you can download, there's an app, it's free. That's why I'm gonna give you the free ones. You can certainly research and pay for one, but I wouldn't pay for it. I would just use the free one. If you have an iPhone, who all has an iPhone? If you have an iPhone, put iPhone. Put iPhone if you have an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, put iPhone. Oh, Coach Wesley, greetings, Coach Wesley in the building. Oh, I need to interview you if I can. Yes, I need to connect with you for sure. India in the building. You guys, please make sure you follow Coach Wesley. He's in the building. Thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. He is a celebrity. He's been in plays and all the things. So yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he came on my live. That's insane to the membrane. Okay, thank you so much. All right. So if you have an iPhone, put iPhone, 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 iPhone. You have an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, the app is called Structure. Okay. If you have an iPhone, the app is called Structure. If you have an Android, the easiest one is called Time Tune. Okay. Time and Tune, like Tune. Okay. iPhone, Structure. Android, Time Tune. Yes. Okay. Now, let me tell you what they do. Time Tune, you get to, like tonight, it starts at midnight. Yes. At midnight, I'm going to say I'm going to sleep from 12 midnight and I get up about 5:30. I take my son to school. So I'm gonna be sleep, and I put it in the app. Sleep from 12 to 5:30, and it says sleep. I mean to 12 to 5:30. Yes, sleep. Then I wake up at 5:30, and we leave the house at 7. I cook my son breakfast, get ready, blah blah blah. And so from 5:30 to 7, I put morning time. What that's breakfast, getting ready, taking a shower, all the things. 7 o'clock, we get in the car so I can take him to school. From 7 to 8 o'clock, I put drive time. That's drive time university. Okay, for me, drive time university is time that you're listening to a podcast, you're listening to a YouTube, you're listening to your upline or whoever. You are learning in the car. That's drive time university, right? You're listening to something that's going to elevate your mind and your business. So that way you're not wasting time. Okay, if you bought a course or whatever, yes, it's like a daily planner, but it's not written on paper and the timer goes off. Okay, so it's clocking your day. The point is to show you how much time you use on other things. It is the greatest tool ever. Okay, this is showing people, I teach people where your time is spent. All right, so now Drive Time University is from 7 to 8. I'm in the car. When I get back home, it's usually about 8:15 or whatever. So I'm home. You can put breaks in there. So if I break until 9, right? Say I choose to scroll on social media, I clock it in from 8:15 to 9 a.m. I'm scrolling, I'm engaging, I'm sharing, say that's the time that I do it. Or I'm checking my emails. I run a whole business and clients. I'm checking my emails, I'm responding. I put that time in there at 9 o'clock. So every time it's going to keep buzzing at the times, right? You're going to set this up so you know what your day should look like. So my entire day is accounted for, even from cooking dinner. How long is this going to take? Family time is from 4 to 6. I'm cooking dinner, spending time with the family from 4 to 6 p.m. after I pick up my son at 3 o'clock. All of this is done. Then when do you have time to work? So when you had 4 hours at your current job, you had a 15-minute break. That 15-minute break was time that you could have edited a video. That 15-minute break was time that you could have created a video. That 15-minute break was a time that you could have engaged on social media. That 15-minute break, like you could have followed up with a client that expressed interest. That 15-minute break was time that you could have reached out to new people. So you actually have time throughout the day, even at work, right? So you get 2 15-minute breaks, right? Every 4 hours. You also have a lunch break. Some people lunch break is 30 minutes. Some people lunch break is an hour. So you don't eat for an hour if that's your time. Most people don't eat for an hour. You're not at the water cooler. You're not at somebody else's cubicle. You're not in somebody else's office. You're not chit-chatting on the phone. You are actually writing your book. You are actually learning how to use an app. You are actually reaching out to clients or potential clients. You're actually doing an income producing activity during your lunch break. Now you can eat at the same time and scroll and comment and engage. That's still a part of income producing activity. Now, I want you to do it because I want you to come back and tell me what that looks like for you. Because every time I tell somebody to do it and they do it for real, they're like, okay, the average person has 2 to 3 hours they could have worked on their business each day. The average person, there's an extra 2 to 3 hours. So 1 to 3 hours you could have worked on your business. Even if you're working, most people work 8 to 10 hours a day. Even in that working, you put that on your calendar. You're in the app. You work from 8 to 5. You put that in the calendar. It's going to clock it for you. So when you get off at 5, what do? Go get your children or you come straight home? What do you do after 5 o'clock? You're going to cut out going to the hookah bar. You're going to cut out hanging out with friends and stopping by somebody's house for 2 hours. You're going to cut out all of these things. You're going to and focus on your business. You're going to cut things out if you want to see results. I can't stop at the after 5. I can't do that in this season. I can't stop at my girlfriend's house and chit chat it up in this season. Not if I want to grow. Now, if I don't, just keep doing it. But I'm showing you the time. So now you get home at 6 o'clock, 6:30, whatever time people get home. What are you doing from that time? You turned the television on. Okay, you got on the phone. You started cooking. What did you do when you got home? You started folding clothes. You put clothes in the laundry. Like, what is it that you're doing when you get home? Most people, they either sit down or they start dinner. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys help Linda get my hearts up. Help, 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 help. Yes, we got to get on the For You page. We got to reach these goals. Yes, this is the learning page, baby. So this is how I help. This is how I share. This is how it goes down. All right, so what are you doing in that time? So most people don't go to bed until 10 or 11 o'clock. So when you got home from 6 to 10, now if you have 10 children, I had girls say, well, I have 8 kids. Well, that's not most people's situation. Most people, that's not their situation. And if that's your situation, that's a whole nother story, right? Of what we need to do with your time. So if they're in school, we can do it while they're in school. But the average, we're talking average households, it's like 2 or 3 children, 4 at the most. It's not 8 and 10. That's when people are like, oh, that's a lot. It's usually a small amount where I only have 2 boys, right? And even when they were younger, I still had my businesses. So I know this so well. I'm a professional time thief because I figured it out that I did have the time. Now, I need each one of you that's going to take the challenge. I don't care which app you use. If you can't find that one, just use one. It's not a planner to me. It's a little different. If you look at the ones I said, you'll see the difference. Like you get to label cooking. You get to label every moment. It's just not time wiped out. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to see what you actually did at that time. So if you look at the ones that I suggested or you find another one that's similar, it will say relaxation. So I know I was relaxing, from 5 to 6. It'll say on there, what cooking. It will say on the phone, like it's going to say for every 24 hours what you actually did. Now you can look back and say, I didn't work the business. Now, where did I follow up with clients? You can look at it and you will be able to see, I had this time right here because I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. Oh, I spent a lot of time talking to my mom for an hour. Not that you shouldn't, because I get it. But I'm saying, oh man, you're going to see a pattern of the things that you are doing that's important to you. And once you look at your pattern of your day, you can adjust. So first we got to identify the situation or identify the problem. Okay. You can't confront what you don't identify. So you got to identify where's the time, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. The beggar and the billionaire have the same 24 hours in a day. Oprah and I have the same 24 hours in a day. What are we doing with the time? So really it's not called time management. It's called self-management. So what the app does is it helps you evaluate self. Like, this is self-management. I guess I didn't work that hard. I'm actually not working during these times. And that is the goal. So the goal isn't to, shame you. The goal is actually show you I could have been working at least 1 to 3 hours on my business every single day. Now, I didn't say you wasn't going to be challenged. I didn't say that. Because success, most people are like, oh, I want to be successful. Success looks like overall work and it wears overalls. So most people are like, oh, it's going to be work and it's going to challenge you to change, what you're doing because you already have a pattern. And so this is going to push you to change that pattern. So you're doing income producing activities. Are you following me? Yes or yes? Hey, Tracy, how you doing? Is this making sense to my peoples? Is this making sense to my peoples? If this is making sense, tap the screen, say it's making sense to my church. If this is making sense, okay? So what I challenge you to do it. Let's not talk about it. I want you to do it. And if you have the weekends off, exactly, change the pattern. Yes, change the pattern. It's and the one thing people don't recognize about themselves is, me included, so I'm not, trust me, is the things that you thought were important isn't. The things you thought you had to do, they're not that important. I promise you. Nothing's going to happen if you don't fold the clothes tonight. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen if you don't put that laundry in there at this moment. Nothing's going to happen. And so even that is scheduled. You can schedule laundry time, okay? I do laundry like if you do laundry or if you outsource your laundry, however you do it, right? So there are ways that you can get your time and control yourself. Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the live. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the live. Okay, we got to do 5 minutes of hula hooping because I feel like you got some good stuff. I feel like, yes, we're on the right track. I feel like you're going to actually do it. So now you have progress and you can see yourself working a business. You can see yourself building an online presence. You can see yourself creating content. You can see it. But if you do not write it down, I'm a big fan of put it in front of you so you can see it. If it's in your head, it's like a theory, like, this is no. Once you put it to paper or really to your phone, right, it becomes real. It makes sense. Okay, cool. It becomes real once you do that. And so I challenge you to do that. I got to do my 5 minutes. So yes, if you want to tap the screen, if you want to, yes, go get a drink of water, but you gotta, stay on the live. Okay. I got to do my 5 minutes because if you win it, I got to win too. So we got to get fine over here. I left my timer of my other phone in the room. So it's 9:25. Okay. Come on, book face. Legs hurt. Thighs hurt. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah. I can do it. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go. Okay, let's go this way. Keep it going. 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 Yeah. Let's go. Almost there. I can't see the timer. One more minute. 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 Come on, Georgia. Let's go. Oh, it's a 9:30. No, not yet. No. I did it. 5 minutes. Oh, that's what you call dedication. 5 minutes. Oh. All right, I'm gonna give you what you need. Oh, hallelujah. Oh. The only thing is, this thick sweatshirt gets caught up. I know, right? 5 minutes. This thick sweatshirt gets caught up in the links. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was good. All right. Let's get back to our lesson. Whew. Thank you. Thank you for the workout. Okay. Let's go, pretty people. All right. So, where were we? All right. So, you're going to do that starting tonight at midnight. So you can go ahead before you go to bed, set it up. It starts at midnight and it goes obviously to midnight again. And you're just going to plan out your day. You're going to go ahead and put it in. Okay. So you're going to expect these things to happen, right? So, you know, if you work 8 hours, obviously you put that in, right? If you get a 15-minute break, which legally everybody has it every 4 hours, you're going to put that in. What are you going to do in that 15 minutes? Are you going to scroll social media? You're going to talk to somebody else in their cubicle? What are you going to do in that 15 minutes? Time is of the essence. Like, you have to create a sense of urgency to build a business. You're not going to get extra time. You have it. No one's dropping an extra 5 hours on you. You have it. You just haven't found out where it is yet. So that's what we're doing. So in 4 hours, you're going to take a 15-minute break. In 4 hours at work, you're going to take a 15-minute break, right? So you're going to map out what you're going to do. Now write this down. Jerusha, what am I going to do for 15 minutes? Okay, if you are new, several things that you can do for 15 minutes, and you're going to use a timer. You notice I said my timer is on my phone, which is, I didn't bring my phone. You're going to time yourself for 15 minutes. You're not going to assume it's 15 minutes. You're going to have a timer. Like I timed that 5 minutes. You're going to have a timer and you're going to go 15 minutes. If you're new, you're building a business, building your social media presence, you're building, right? If you're new, what you're going to do is go meet however many people you can meet in 15 minutes. You should be able to meet 15 new people or 10 new people in 15 minutes. So if I was building, I'm going to go to social media, whether it's Instagram, whether it's TikTok, whether it is Facebook, whatever one you choose. Now we have the new ones, Lemonade, Fanbase, Blue Sky, Flip. Now that we have all the new ones, I will be going and following new people, friending new people for 15 minutes. So 10 new people, okay? You got to build an audience. You got to go build an audience. Everybody's just not going to find your page. Everybody's just not going to find you. I'm not going to always be on the For You page. I'm not going to always go viral. So I have to go meet people on social media. I don't see how that doesn't click. The point of social media is to be social. So if you're not socializing, what are we doing? What are we doing? Especially for the people who want to build a business. If you're here for fun, I'm not talking to you. So you don't need to message me. You're here for fun. My mom is here for fun. She's not doing anything but watching her daughter. My dad, before he passed on October 11th, all he did was watch his daughter. They're here for fun, right? If you're here for fun, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who want to build a brand. I'm talking to the people who want to make money on the app. We got it? Yes, I'm already at 6,000. I know I'm going to reach my 10,000 goal before I leave. So let's go. So now you're going to, for 15 minutes, set the timer. I'm a practical business coach. If you get in my course, the 3-day ride, you will see I work closely with you. Put ride, RIDE, to get in the ride. Okay? Get in the ride. That's all I can tell you. Get in the digital course. It's not a resale of somebody else's course. It is my proven system of how I built my businesses offline for 18 years and then got online. I can show you exactly these are the things that most successful people have in place. I'm talking multi-millionaires and billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. These people time themselves. They're on this Oprah Winfrey. I saw Oprah's schedule. I told you I worked in television. So I saw Oprah's schedule. Everything is timed out for her day to be productive. She's not just waking up and like, wonder what I'm going to do today. No, everything is scheduled. I don't see how people don't understand Bill Gates has a schedule. These people have, even Steve Harvey, I saw his schedule. He has a schedule. They're not just becoming successful. They have a schedule to success. Thank you so much. Lillian in the building. Okay, share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. That's what you could do. Share the broadcast. Please share the broadcast so we can get more people learning these things. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I want people to say help was available. And what I see a lot on social media is people saying they don't know what to do. Nobody knows what to do, but there's a lot of information being given. So the question becomes, are you doing it? It's not, you don't know what to do. Have you done it? Yes, hi, tap the screen. Yes, tap the screen, share the broadcast. That's what you could do. Tap the screen, share the broadcast, okay? So we can get more people doing the basics so they understand it doesn't depend on an app. It depends on you. My livelihood isn't in the app. My livelihood is in my ability to create relationships. So I'm able to say, hey, if we're not on TikTok, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. And the people that get me will follow me over there because I'm building relationships. I'm not dependent on the app. I don't want anything to happen to it, right? Because it's a source of income. But guess what? We can move somewhere else, and then that's where we're going to have to work. So what I'm saying to you is you have to learn these skills. How is it that Oprah and Steve Harvey and even Deion Sanders, I was listening to him the other day on Tamron Hall, they have schedules. They have to be places, do things at certain times. I'm on a Zoom at 1 o'clock. I'm off the Zoom by 1:20. I have another meeting at 1:30. You have a schedule when you're successful. You're not just like, I wonder what I'm going to do today. That's the problem. So the apps that I gave you will help you, narrow that down, and then you can start paying for a better one or whatever if you choose to. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that if you're new, you're like, I'm trying to grow this thing. You're going to 15 minutes meeting new people, right? Meeting them, loving on their page, commenting, sharing their stuff, messaging them, hey, I just friended you, or hey, I just saw your page. I love whatever you want to say in Messenger. Now, if you want something exact to say, I give you all the scripts in the course. So if you are the type of person you don't know what to say, the initial conversation, I give you verbatim scripts on what to say in every scenario. So you're not left alone in the course. Here's a workbook that provides you with all of the scripts. You're never alone, baby. You're not alone. Because when people leave my course, they're like, it was too much. It was too much. I want to over deliver. If you think this is good and this is free because I'm working out, imagine if we work together. So yes, I'm the business coach because I want to see results. And I love Deion Sanders because he like, I'm a result driven person. I'm gonna need to see this right here. I'm gonna need to see results. I can't keep doing something and not seeing results. So when I work with people, I'm like, hey, you were supposed to post 1 to 3 times every day. You expect it to grow. You can't grow with this inconsistency, baby. You can't do it. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much. Does this make sense? And it's not too many people that have good mentors and leaders and, online business coaches or face-to-face coach. You've got to have somebody that's pushing you forward every day, somebody that's on your butt every day. And that's how Deion Sanders is. He's on those players like, this is what it is. It's no stopping the show, baby. The show is keep going. It's going to keep going. You're going to be a part of it or not, but we're not stopping. So that's the difference. You got to have that type of attitude that it will get done. I'm going to make the time. So the next 15 minutes that you have, because I do 4 15-minute intervals throughout the day. That's what I teach in the digital course. So put RIDE, if you have not checked it out, RIDE. Put RIDE in the chat or go to my profile and get the RIDE. So your next 15 minutes, especially if you're new to this, right? Say you need to talk to somebody about your opportunity or your product or your service. You're going to meet them to talk about it. Like you're actually like on here. Yes, RIDE. Thank you so much. So you're actually going to meet people. Look at that. First, you're going to engage for 15 minutes, love on people's posts, do all the things that they're telling you to start from the bottom up and all the things that you want to do. Those are hacks. Though that's not a strategy. That's really like a hack. So what you want, and I'm saying do it, right? Because it does help. There's more people doing it. It's more engagement. Now, your next 15 minutes, you're going to ask people to take a look at your product or your service. People that are already following you. Every single one of you have 500 people, 300 people, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 45,000. However many people you have that are currently following you. Tag 1. How many people you have currently following you? They're currently following you. These are already your peoples. They took the time to follow you. They said, I'll follow this person. Yeah, you haven't spoken to them. But we want to know where the people are. They're right in front of you. You didn't do anything. So what you want to do is they're following you. The next 15 minutes, what you're going to do is go talk to them. Hey, thank you for the follow. I followed you back. Do you have a business? What type of work do you do? Like you got to start asking questions. If you have a product, say your product. I don't want TT to kick me off. Say you have a product. I'm just going to say like essential oils. Say you have an essential oils product and your product, you did a video about essential oils and the essential oil helps you sleep better, according to people. Okay. According to people's opinions, the essential oil helps you sleep better. You sleep 8 hours a night because of the essential oils, right? And you did a video about that. And people like the video about this essential oils. So you're going to go to all those people, right? Oh, thank you so much thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gifts. You're going to go to all those peoples, right, who like that video or who are currently following you. And you get to say, thank you so much. Is it LaPrinza? Okay. So you get to say, hey, LaPrinza, you liked my video about the essential oils. Were you being supportive or do you have sleep problems? Question. Thank you, LaPrinza. I hope I said your name right. Okay. Did you see my question? I'll say it again for the people in the back. Okay. So if I did a video about essential oils and this is my product, I don't sell this. This is an example. TT, don't take me down. I'm giving an example. Whatever your product is doing, okay, you have an essential oils. It helps people sleep. So they say 8 to 10 hours a night. And so you did this video and you are taking the essential oil. I don't even know what you do with it. And then now people like it or you have the followers. You get to go and say, and all these scripts are in my RIDE. It's in my personal digital course RIDE, okay? It says basically, hey, thank you, LaPrinza, for liking my post. And I get to say about the essential oils. Do you have sleep apnea? I'm starting the conversation. I'm the CEO of my own company. I build relationships. I solve people's problems. I figure out their pain points. Not the app. People don't take responsibility. I own it. It's my responsibility to see the people who are liking the stuff and go socialize with the people on social media who see my stuff. So then now LaPrinza is like, oh no, I don't have sleep problems, but I have, sometimes I can't sleep overnight. And I get to say, well, let me send you my website. I do have testimonials of clients saying after taking this essential oil, they were able to sleep 8 to 10 hours. Can I send you my website? Question mark. LaPrenza gets to say, yes, send it to me. Then I get to send her over the information. That's how you build community and relationships, by talking, by actually talking, not just posting. Posting is not marketing, and posting alone does not build a solid client base. Does that make sense? Okay. So when you post, you gather people who like the post. Like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Those aren't relationships though. You build relationships by talking. You build relationships by acknowledging. You build relationships by supporting. You build relationships by doing something, right? So the other person sees it. Oh, this person came to my page and loved on my page and followed my page and shared my page. You're my people. That's what relationship building is. Businesses are built on relationships and community. The reason why people love to work for Chick-fil-A, it makes them feel like they're a part of the family. Got you. It makes them feel like I own Chick-fil-A, and you don't own it, you just work there. But you feel a part of this big movement to make everybody feel good who comes to Chick-fil-A. Everybody is welcome to Chick-fil-A, and everybody wants to go back because they make you feel like this chicken is so salty and good, but y'all are so nice. You make me feel like you never get my order wrong, and if you do, you like, my pleasure. You don't ask for extra money. You give me the condiments for free, even if, they're people building. They're building a community that loves Chick-fil-A. My kids' football thing sponsored by Chick-fil-A. I live in the home of Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A's grandchildren, great grandchildren, went to my son's, school. And so a couple of years back, right? They're old, they like my oldest. And so they would always, even for lunch, they could order Chick-fil-A for their lunch at my son's school today. That's on the menu. So Chick-fil-A has built these lasting relationships. Even when people try to protest Chick-fil-A, and remember the people standing outside for whatever it was, and Chick-fil-A came outside and fed the people. Chick-fil-A, y'all trying to protest us? Wait a minute. We's about the peoples. We don't come outside and feed y'all while y'all standing here trying to protest us. And then people like, hey, we can't protest them. They out here feeding us for free. See, what happened was I made you feel, that's what happened. Feel like you're heard. Feel like you're validated. Feel like you've seen. That's how you build a business. It's not just built on a good product. It's built on how you make the people feel about you and the good product. So you're always selling yourself. You're the prize. I'm the prize. That's why I teach brand yourself. You're the prize. You're it. Don't tell me you're not good enough. Don't tell me you're not smart enough. Don't tell me you don't articulate enough. Don't tell me that. You do for your people. Now that's customer service. Yes. You will relate to your people. There's this girl that you guys know. She is a multimillionaire. She is in a network marketing business, and her style is so different, right? And her style is really, really different. And people always question her style. But because of who she is and how she delivers, she attracts people that like that style. So however you are, just be authentically you, because you're going to attract your people. Like for me, I'm loud. I'm always loud. And my family is loud. I was a cheerleader. And so you're probably going to get loud, right? You're going to get a little animation. You're probably going to get that. I have people tell me all the time, not all the time, but I have had people online message, because in here you say all these crazy things. Oh my gosh, I can't, you too loud. I can't stop doing that. And it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be entertaining to me. So you're going to find your people. So immediately I know that's not my person. So don't worry about the things that you can't change. Yes, you can perfect your skills. Yes, you can show up and be a little bit more confident. Yes, you can do those things, right? But you still want to show up being yourself, and you'll attract your tribe. I always say, write this down. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Your tribe is coming, right? But if you're not showing up, They're not coming, right? If I don't see you but one day a week, they're not coming. Okay. If I don't see you, out of sight, out of mind. And so this is what you have to understand as a business entrepreneur. The reason why Chick-fil-A advertises on billboards and they have the cow saying, eat that chicken, the cow saying, don't eat beef. The cow is saying, go eat more chicken. Most people miss the concept of the cow doing it. The cow is saying, don't eat burgers because it's him. The cow saying, eat more chicken. So it's sending you to Chick-fil-A, right? So Chick-fil-A is $1 billion company. They still market. I worked in television. They still market. If they're on billboards, they're in every Super Bowl commercial. They're advertising on every news channel. They're still marketing because they want to make sure they're front and center on your mind when you think of chicken. When I think of a chicken sandwich, I think of Chick-fil-A. I don't think of I don't even know what sells chicken sandwiches. Y'all name somebody. I don't think of I doggone don't think of McDonald's and Burger King when I think of a chicken sandwich. Whoever, Wendy's, I don't know. When I think of a chicken sandwich, I think of Chick-fil-A. Popeyes, okay. um, I think of Chick-fil-A first, and then you go to the Popeyes and what is it, Bojangles and all the other. But first, you're thinking of Chick-fil-A like they're on the top. They're at the top of the list. Yes, yes, KFC. You have those places, but their customer service and the cleanliness and all the things is unmatched with Chick-fil-A, right? And so my point is you have to market as a small business owner, you have to market every single day. Chick-fil-A markets every single day. Every day they're making deals. Every day they're sponsoring football games and the Super Bowl and to stay in your brain. That's called programming. When I worked in television, all we did was program people to believe they got to watch this channel at this time. It's called programming the mind. That's what television is. That's what radio is. That's what TikTok and social media is, a program of the mind. And if you're not utilizing it well, you can go down a slippery slope. Okay. And so my goal on here is to teach, to inspire, to motivate people to use the tool. Don't let the tool use you. Use the tool. As long as this tool is free, I'm gonna use the tool till the wheels fall off, baby. We're gonna break it off. That's what we're going to do until they take it down. That's what we're gonna do. The last day, the last hour, we're gonna be right here using the tool. So I need you to understand you have something valuable. Doesn't matter if it's TikTok, Instagram, it doesn't matter. They're all tools. You have to show up and market and brand yourself. You're it. I know you don't want to be it, but you it. You're the brand. I'm the brand, Jerusha. I'm the brand. You're the brand. Lillian, thank you so much for the hearts. You're the brand. Get used to it. Get used to it. And if you're terrified of going live, you're terrified. Live is not the only way. I'm the brand. You are the brand. Your company is not the brand. Your company logo is not the brand. Your company product is not the brand. You're the brand. I never got on social media day one and started branding a company. I always branded myself. One, because I knew that branding, when I worked in TV and radio, you got a brand. One, I knew I wanted my name to carry first. So yes, I made sure I even trademarked my name. I got LLC for my name. So I'm going to brand myself. Okay. I'm going to get that LLC on that name. I'm going to hold it. I got it. So I'm always going to brand myself, right? Because when people are looking for speakers or they're looking for business coaches, I want them to say Jerusha, not say a company I'm affiliated with that's already a $1 billion company. That doesn't make sense to me. So when people are in affiliates, they're in network marketing, direct sales, an affiliate company, I don't understand why they're branding a company. I really don't. I don't understand. You can sell their product and you can make money from selling their product. Oh, thank you so much, La Prenza. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the rose. Did you guys know? Look, I didn't even notice that. Did you guys know, like, you can see all of the gift things when you go to the bottom and you see that you can give different types of gifts. Now, I would like to reach my snowflake goal. Got to get to 20 snowflakes. We're at 2 snowflakes. So if you have gotten some value and it's worth it to you, okay, if it's worth it to you, yes, I want to reach my snowflake goal. Okay, that's what I want to do. And I'm so far away from the goal that TikTok gave me. It says 36 out of 300. Okay, I want to reach that. That's the TikTok goal. But yes, so yes, we got to get our snowflakes. Let's get it in. So get our snowflake goal going. So if you got value, please let's do it. Okay. So branding. So yes, you got to start branding yourself every single day, multiple times a day, and showing up as your authentic self and just pushing, 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 pushing. Because nothing's going to change because you're on a different platform. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Okay. Okay, what can I answer for you really quickly if there's a question? Todd, one, I don't know if you're still here. I always answer my subscribers because they get to come on every Wednesday night from 8 to 9. So you might want to become a subscriber. If you love my coaching, we do one-on-one coaching with the subscribers on Wednesday night from 8 to 9. If you like it, great. Then we can do that. Then I can answer your questions about your business and I can give you examples about your business. So yes. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Do you have a question for me? Thank you so much. The Prince gave me the roses. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you so much. All right, we're at 7.8 thousand. I know we're going to reach a 10,000 and we're going to reach our snowflake goals. All right, so share the broadcast if you could. I saw somebody else doing this on the live. You might want to comment hashtag business coaching, hashtag how to offer your product, hashtag online coaching. You might want to do that in the chat, hashtag. So I saw people doing that and I thought maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, tag your business bestie, share it with your business bestie, share it directly to somebody. Yes, but we want to share because I just believe education can go viral just like drama. Education can go viral just like story time. I think it can. I think it can. So yes, and that's the goal. I want to make sure education is on the For You page, whether it's financial education stuff people are putting out, legal, everything people actually need, you know, real estate investments, everything people need should be on the For You page. Okay, not just one-sided. So now that you've actually developed your time working on somebody's job, when you get home, okay? Yes, thank you so much. Kim is in the building. Hey, Kim on Instagram. Oh, hey, Patrice. Oh my gosh. Hey, gorgeous. Y'all make sure y'all follow Patrice Childs. She's on YouTube as well. Make sure you follow Patrice Childs on YouTube. Yes, Patrice Childs in the building. Okay, make sure. Thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. I appreciate you. All right, so this is the deal. Okay, your time. So now that you have the apps that I suggested, now that you're going to track every hour of your day, when you get home, you're also going to, you know, have that time blocked off. You're going to set yourself up to cook between 6 and 7. Then you're going to be eating from 7 to 8. And then you're going to be doing whatever you do from 8 to 9. And I want you to do this consistently. And then you're going to incorporate how you have 15 minutes 4 times a day. 15-minute intervals 4 times a day is a power hour. Every single person that hears the sound of my voice, you have a power hour to build a side hustle. It's impossible if you tell me it's not true. And the reason we're doing this activity to show you that you have more than an hour. The average person has 1 to 3 hours a day that they could do and things for their business. They can, okay? Even if it's getting your LLC, even if it's getting connections for your website, even if it's, you know, filling out forms to get grants or loans. All of those things are income producing activities to grow your business. Every single one of you have 1 to 3 hours every day to do it. Now, so what I suggest is if you haven't got in the ride, put RIDE, get in the course. That's all I can tell you is, you know, that way I can work with you closely. I can hear your story, hear your business, give you ideas. I help people find their ideal prospects. I don't have a business, but you are so encouraging. I'm going to brainstorm tonight. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. business opportunity for you. So if you don't have one, I absolutely am helping 1,000 people get started in my affiliate business. And I train them, I coach them. Obviously, you get the chance to work with me as your business coach and your mentor. So yes, if you are looking for a business, I'm happy to share. So yes, make sure and make sure you DM me, or I want to use this thing that says leads. They said use this TikTok thing that says leads, where I can, oh my gosh, I don't know where it is now. Maybe you see it on your end. Something says leads. Yes, she is. Thanks for the video. Oh, thank you so much. So yes, do me a favor. Make sure you send me a message, and I'm happy to share with you, you know, what I do, how I do it, and if this is an opportunity for you or not. For me, I'm all about educating people on the possibilities. So if you're open to the possibility, great. You want to look at different opportunities. If it's a fit, you get started. Yes. And so, yes, I'm happy to send it to you. So, yes, ma'am, that's good to know. See, you never know until you ask. So I'm happy to share with you what I'm doing and who I'm looking for. I attract the best of the best, baby. Let's get into it. I attract the best of the best. Okay. Oh, there it is. I was trying to figure out where I see it. Okay, leads. All right, pin. Oh, see, I'm learning this right there. So go ahead and hit that. Message me. Opportunity, and I'll know you want to look at the opportunity. So hit that, no matter if you're just curious or whatever it is, hit that, put opportunity, and I will definitely send you my opportunity video, and we'll see if it's a fit. Okay. If not, I still love to work with you, whatever you choose. No love lost over here. None. As long as you get started, as long as you do something, that's it. So yes, you do have that power hour. So I have that power hour structure in the digital course. I have that structure in the digital course. Now, the cool thing is I get to take you by the hand. I get to say, hey, this is what we're going to do. Now, if you don't want to be pushed, it's probably not for you. I'm going to tell you right now. If you don't want actual activities that you need to perform every day, right? Because we're together a short period of time, because I need to get you on a routine as fast as possible of the activities that's going to produce income. My goal is to get you some income, because the moment I show you that it's there, you're going to keep doing it on your own, right? So you have to want to learn. Can you share how you can get started on your first live? Yes, I can share that. Thank you for the info. Yes, I share that. I actually, if you haven't done a live, that is so interesting. One of my challenges for January that I gave publicly was for people who want to go live. I will go live with you on your page. I give you live strategies and tips to go live. We'll have a subject that we're going to talk about, and then I'll be your co-host, and I can hold your hand through the internet, LaPrinza, and we can go live together. So yes, if that's something you want to do, message me the word live, and I'll know that's for the live. And we scheduled a live for one young lady last Thursday. We did another one last Wednesday. And so, yeah, so definitely, and I'm not charging to do this. I'm just spending 15 minutes on the live. Oh, you're welcome. I'm spending like 15 minutes, max 30 on the live, depending on what's going on. And I'm going to take the time out of my busy schedule to get you in the live so you can see it's not as scary as you're thinking it is. Now, you're going to be nervous. Oh, thank you for the hearts. You're going to be nervous. You're going to, perspire. You're going to trip up on your words. All of the things are going to happen. But that's the beauty of it. So I'm going to be there to cheer you on, to laugh, to really make it more comfortable for you. And the key part about going live, to give you strategy, tap the screen so we can get to my 10,000. And then, of course, we do definitely want to reach our snowflake goal, right? So if that's helpful for you, you just got, that just tickled your fancy. Let's go. Todd is number 1. Linda is number 2. And LaPrinza is number 3. LaPrinza, you're on the board. Okay. So here's some tips for the live. So write this down. Okay. Here are the tips for the live. All right, Instagram. Hey, Kim Jenkins. So here are the tips for the live. Now, how do I take this off? Oh, there you go. Number 1, I think what scares people the most. Thank you for the gift. Oh my God, I got another snowflake. Here's what messes most people up. They don't prepare for the live. Okay. They don't prepare for the live. One, if you are terrified, you know you want to go live, you want to learn the strategies to go live, prepare to go live. Now, you're going to set days. Am I going to go live every Monday? Then every Monday, I'm expecting you to go live, just like a television show. Okay. I expect my television show, like, what, I don't even know what comes on. Jennifer Hudson comes on at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. One of those times, 3 o'clock, I think. So Jennifer Hudson comes on at, say, 3 o'clock every day. I'm expecting to see Jennifer Hudson's show at 3 o'clock. So that's the first thing. You got to be intentional to win. Success is not by accident, right? And success is not for the lazy. You can write that down. So you got to have intentions for the live. So if you're going to be live, I'm going to be live every Monday at 3 o'clock. My expectation is for you to be there. I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30 for the last 4 years consistently. I don't miss my live on Tuesday at 1:30 because I scheduled it every Tuesday at 1:30. I do a lunch and learn. Okay. And I started that on my business page on Facebook, and I just do it every Tuesday. If I'm in the car, if I'm traveling, if I'm at the doctor's appointment, if I'm at my son's event at 1:30 on Tuesday, I'm on a live. That's how committed I was for the live. So no excuses. So you want to set a time that works for you, and everybody else has to work around that schedule. So everybody in my household knows every Tuesday at 1:30, she's on a live. My mother, my children, everybody knows she's on a live at 1:30 on Tuesday. That's my commitment to my growth for 4 years. And even if I'm on vacation, the way my live is set up, like I'm streaming, I can still schedule a live like ahead of time and it still goes live. That's a whole nother training. Okay. But the commitment of this is what people are expecting, and it helps you grow. It helps you stay consistent because somebody's waiting for you. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. So when you show up and people see you do it, they believe that they can do it. I'm going to say it again. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. They don't even believe that they can do it. The moment you start going live every Monday at 1 o'clock or every Monday at 10 o'clock at night, people get inspired by you. Just like I inspired somebody to go live. I inspired somebody to get in the 3-day ride digital course. I inspired somebody to start a business. People get inspired by each other. But if you're not showing up, nobody can see you. I can't attract the world. I can't attract everybody. You have to do it. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. So when you don't show up, yes, you're stunting somebody else's growth because they're looking for you. You are similar to them. So what you want to do is you're going to schedule your live and you're going to commit, even if it's at night. Now, here's a little secret. For whatever reason, people stay on TikTok 24 hours, 7 days a week. I can get on TikTok at midnight and it's thousands and thousands and thousands of people still on TikTok. So there's no right time. There's no etiquette. There's no professionalism. There's none of those things. I worked in corporate America. There's a certain decorum that is expected when I worked in news. And so there are certain things that don't happen at certain times. But social media, they don't have a filter. They don't have any professionalism. Whatever happens, happens. They try to filter things, but I see people swearing on here all the time. I see people selling themselves as escorts all the time. I see people doing all these things all the time. So there is none. So you can get out of your head, oh, it's 9 o'clock. So go live. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. So go live. Those are excuses. And excuses are lies we tell ourselves. You can write that down. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. It's not even true. We made it to be true, right? To ourselves. And so we're our biggest, for me, we're fighting ourselves every single day. Every day. Thank you so much for joining Big J in the building. So here's what you're going to do. Every Monday at 10 o'clock p.m., if everybody goes to bed at 9, then you're going to do your live at 10. Now, when you prepare for the live, is your live going to be 15 minutes, LaPrinza? Is your live going to be 30 minutes? Schedule it. Thank you, Big J. Thank you, Big J. Bam, bam, bam. Coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. Listen, we're trying to reach the goal over here. We're trying to reach my snowflake goal. I got 4 out of 20. We're trying to reach that snowflake goal. Make sure you share if you can. Make sure you share the broadcast. Thank you for joining. Make sure you follow. We're growing a learning community. People who want to get educated about the art of sales. People actually want to build community. They actually build a solid client base so they can have residual income. And so, yes, I'm listening to you and taking notes. Okay. LaPrinza, we're best friends. in social media about being social. This is how you meet people. This is how you meet people. It's like, I don't understand. People think I put my website. I put my website. Yeah, nobody did that. Nobody. Oh my goodness! I got some snowflakes. I got some snowflakes. Thank you so much. You came in hot. Thank you so much. 50% of my snowflake goal has been met. Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. Yes, yes, yes. Big J in the building. Big J said, wait a minute. Let me put some power to it. Yes, thank you. All right. I appreciate you. So appreciative. So you're set the time, and I would say do it at night. The reason why I would say do it at night. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The reason why I would say do it at night, people are more relaxed, like they're done with the chaotic day, they're done with running errands, they're done with their job and Zooms and meetings and phone calls. And so it's settled now. So if you can do it at night, I would say to practice to do it at night. And you got to say, am I going to go 15 minutes? Time yourself. I know exactly how long I'm going to go, right? So you're going to time yourself 15 minutes. Whew, I got it done. 30 minutes. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. Most people won't tell you. TikTok favors longer lives. Now, I'm not going to tell you got to do that because you work a full-time job. You have other responsibilities. I work from home. I build home-based businesses, right? I help other people build their businesses. So I'm going to tell you, if you work a full-time job, TikTok favors the longer you're on. That's why you'll go to sleep and somebody was on, they're still on, and then they come on again, they're still, because the longer you're on the app, right, they're favoring your content. But most people don't have that kind of time. So I wouldn't compare myself. I would just start, because you're doing good just to go live for 15 minutes. You won the day. You won. So for me, I know I'm going to do my hula hoop, or I'm going to walk on the treadmill. I know what I'm going to do in the live. I'm going to train, I'm going to coach, I'm going to meet some new people, but I'm going to keep it. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep it 100, with the people and training and coaching, and get my workout in. And I'm usually an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. That's it. But at night is your best time. The longer you can do it, the better, but don't stress yourself out about the long time. Okay. The other thing I need you to do, you ask me, how do you go live? What are you going to talk about? I've been a business coach for almost 2 decades. So social media, I've been doing this way before social media. Okay. I can talk about business strategies, sales strategies, how to approach people with conversations that convert. I can talk about that all day, right? So I would suggest you talk about something you know, because you're more comfortable and confident in that subject. I'm not going to talk about something that I don't really know much about. I'm not going to talk about technology because I'm not good at technology. So I'm not going to talk about that. I know hacks. I know things that can help you. I know apps and software, but I don't know them. You see what I'm saying? So the next thing you need to do is, what's your subject? You don't want to come on here and not have value for somebody else. Your activity on the app should be selfless. Selfless. Most people on here is selfish. I'll say it again, and I'm not trying to be mean. Selfish is, look at me, selfish. Is, I got a cute hairstyle. Look at my cute. It's for them. It's not anything you can share, right? You're not sharing somebody taking a picture. You're not sharing it because it's not valuable. It's cute, and you comment, "Oh, girl, you look cute," but it's not shareable. It's not valuable. It's just you showing me your cute picture. It's great. Keep showing me. That's a part of being social. That's a selfish post, which is fine. Then you have selfless posts where you're posting for somebody else's needs. And those posts is educational, inspirational. It's for somebody else to get something. And so your subject should be for other people. So I don't know what type of business you have. I'm assuming you have a business, LaPrinza. I don't know what type of business you have. What type of business you have? Put it in chat. If you have a business, put business so I'll know who I'm talking to. Any of you listen to the sound of my voice. If you have a business, put business. So I'll know, okay, how many business owners do I have? What type of business do you have, LaPrenza? What type of business do you have? And then that way I'll know. So if I have, or your profession. Okay, yes, yes. Lillian have a business. Um, if it's your profession, there's a lady on here that I follow, a couple of lawyers. Okay, makeup artist, consultant. Okay, got you. So I have a couple of people that I follow that are lawyers, and they just give like legal advice. And I listen, so I'll just know the law, right? They only talk about business. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, Big J got a business. They only talk about legal stuff. Their whole platform is about legal stuff, which is their profession. So even if you don't have a business, what is it that you do full time? You know that very well. Yes or yes. Okay. So if you are a consultant, talk about consulting. If you are a pharmacist, talk about, the pharmacy industry. If you are whatever, a nurse, talk about the nursing system. Talk about what you know and give value to other people who might be pursuing nursing, other people who might be pursuing, pharmacy school. You talk about things that will help somebody else. Now, of course, you got to make sure you have all the captions. You got to make sure you have all the things in place, right? Don't look for the view count. Look to help one person. Don't keep looking at and see how many people you have. Don't do that. Focus on the value you can give. You don't know who's going to scroll by and they're not inside this room right here. They're outside in the lobby. So I didn't understand when people said that. So for instance, I can only see the people who opted in. There are people that are watching who's in the lobby area who can still hear me. I will never know who those people are because they didn't opt into it for me to see them. So you don't know who's watching. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Focus on the value. Yes. That's why you want to be your best. You want to pretend like you're talking to 10,000 people, 1,000,000 people. They're watching. How am I going to perform? If 1,000 people are watching me right now, everything that I say, I want to be valuable for the 1,000 people, even if it's just one that I can see. It doesn't matter. You're getting your practice in because you're going to be on stages. People are going to call on you. People are going to do things for you. You're going to do those things. So you got to show up first. I'm into health and wellness, cooking healthy, and I'm a singer. Oh, okay. Okay. Health and wellness. You're my peoples. Cooking healthy. Okay. And she's a singer. So I would say on your live, stick to one topic. Okay. So mine is business coaching, right? So choose something, right? If you want to talk about health and wellness, what part of health and wellness? Because there's a lot of areas of health and wellness, right? Just like makeup, there's a lot of areas on makeup and skincare and self-care. So when you start talking, write down, here's my business tip for you. Write down what area are you talking about healthcare, okay? Or health fitness. Are you talking about food? Are you talking about high blood pressure and things you should do to get your blood pressure down? Are you talking about, what? Because it's so many things. So you're going to decide the FUPA, which I'm trying to get rid of. Okay. I'm in health and wellness. I'm going to give them tips on the FUPA. I'm going to show them how to get rid of the FUPA. I'm going to give them foods they can eat to strengthen the FUPA. Everything needs to be around that. So your entire 15 minutes or 30 minutes, you're talking about, I have a FUPA and I've got my FUPA down to this size. And, I've helped other people get their FUPA down. Like you're talking about the FUPA. How do you get the FUPA? Is it just sugar that goes right there and sits there? Like, where does this come from? Is it age? Whatever. So you're going to go ahead and do that. Now, if you really want to be, I don't think you should try to be perfect because the goal is to just have progress. There's no perfection. I am perfectly imperfect and I'm perfect with that. Get it? I'm perfectly imperfect and I'm perfect with that. Oh, thank you. So you're going to stick to that one subject You don't have to mention your product because I know you probably have a product. You don't have to mention your product to sell your products. So on every, yes, but you're going to allude to there is the product. And so what you want to get out is you want to help people get rid of the FUPA. Okay. And as you are giving me good advice about the FUPA, you're giving me good advice about what to eat. You know, should I have 1,200 calories a day for every day for 30 days to lose 6 pounds? Like, you're going to give me all the stuff to help me get rid of the FUPA, right? And then you say, and if there's a product, because I'm assuming there is, if there's a product and you can say and mention, hey, and you know, I use this other natural product that helped me also along with these things. Naturally, people are going to say, well, what's the product? Right? Naturally, people are going to be curious. So you'll notice through my live, I also said, hey, if you want to work with me closely, put RIDE, RIDE. We can talk about it. I have a digital course we can talk about it. But I'm giving you so much value first that it's easier for me to offer something else. Does that make sense? Because the goal is whether you take the ride or not, you still left this with something. That's the goal. I want to be like Chick-fil-A, that you leave satisfied. I want to be like Chick-fil-A, you happy, you going to come back. We're going to go back to Chick-fil-A. You're so happy with what you got tonight that you're going to come back. So when you deliver your live, you want to make sure that you're giving them something that's like, oh, I didn't even know that. Every time I eat ice cream, now I'm an ice cream freak, so I kind of know where mine came from, for sure. So every time, you know, people see your live, they're like, oh, that's Jerusha. Let me get on real fast. Even if they stay on 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they don't want to miss something because they got something the first time. So you want to be in the business of solving problems. As entrepreneurs that are successful, we solve problems. Mark Zuckerberg solved problems. Bill Gates solved problems. Elon Musk solved problems. All these people solve problems. So that needs to be you once you go live. So those are my tips for going live. If you want to go live together, I'm happy to do it on your page and give you some strategies. Hold your hand through the live. Come on, girl, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Todd won. We can do it. We can do it. But let's do it. Because I'd rather you do it and get that fear out the way. And every time I go live, there's a little fear. Every time. People think it's just like magically leaves forever. I think you're not growing if you don't have some type of nervousness. I think you're not growing. Like when you master something so much and there's no growth, you don't feel anything, right? You're like, I could do this in my sleep, like at your job. If you feel like that at your job, like I could do this in my sleep, like I'm not growing here. That's a bad thing. Because now once you stop learning, right, you might as well be a part of the Walking Dead. You're existing, but you're not living because you're not learning. You're not thriving. You're not making a change. And the goal for us, oh, thank you so much. And the goal for us is to continuously grow, to be a little bit wiser. So did that help you go live? Now, if you want to go live, somebody said they sell makeup. They're makeup artists. Obviously, it's kind of easier, in my opinion, for you because you can get to a wall, get your camera up. You're speaking the truth. Get your camera up, and you could do makeup if you are comfortable doing makeup on camera. I wouldn't be comfortable doing makeup on camera or whatever because I don't really know how to show nobody how to do it. But if you do, you're a makeup artist. You could just start with your lips. You can just go live and you can have tutorials and lives just on lips. And so I'm assuming you have makeup, a lot of different colors of lipstick. You could be like, this is the brown lipstick or lip gloss with the dark chocolate liner. And you show us how to do it, right? And so you show people how to do it like this. If you want your lips wide, you put the eyeliner way out here. If you want your lips poked out, you do it like this, like whatever they be saying about doing it. I'm just blessed that I got nice lips. I don't even have to do nothing. But okay, I don't need to enhance them or anything. But you could just focus on lips in your live or your tutorials or your videos. And then you just show us basically how to just do lips. Then the next time it's red lips. Then the next time is pink lips. Then the next time is orange lips. Then the next time is black lips. Then the next time is whatever. Okay. You know how many videos you're about to make, girl? You know how many lives you can do just on that. Because there are people who want to know, how did that girl get that lipstick like that? I even look at, thank you for joining the team. You should become a subscriber. Yes. We're building our community of subscribers. We're 10. Oh, yes. I'm 10 out of 20 on my snowflakes. I'm 10 out of 20 on my snowflakes. Okay. It's so many people on here who want to know. It's this one girl, she put on blue lipstick and she has crazy color, like yellow lipstick and orange lipstick. And I just be looking like, how she had, three, because she had like a blue right here, black right here, white right here. And she do something like this, and then it's blended. And I just be thinking, is this a trick? Now, I didn't try it or anything, but it was interesting to watch. I watched the whole thing. I saw that. I watched the whole thing because I was intrigued. I'm like, huh. And she just made these colors just blend together. So as a makeup artist, if it was me, you want exposure, you got to show people like that right there got my attention. Every time I see her and her lips are like orange, it's like, crazy colors. I'm like, wow, she really know how to do those lips. I would hope she's a makeup artist. And clearly she sells lipstick. Like you clearly have a brand, or you sell it, right? So that's what I would do if I was in the makeup industry, right? Same thing, talk about what you know, do what you know on this app, so you can become that person. So now every time I see you, I'm like, she showed me how to contour my cheeks, my cheekbones. She showed me, like, then you can show people how to contour. The black thing goes right here, or the darker one goes here, then the light goes right here. Like, whatever you guys be doing, so people can learn how to do it. Great idea for going live. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. It's just running through my brain. You got to get in the ride, RIDE. So then that way I can make sure that we focus on your business, and I get to show you where your leads are, the people that are looking to purchase from you. Wouldn't you like to know where the people are? It's like, even though you're going to do videos and lives to attract people, but wouldn't you like to know where they are as well? What about the mental health? Okay, therapists. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the question. Same thing. If I was in like mental health, there's so many areas with mental health, especially now. And there's so many examples of celebrities with mental health. And since you are a therapist, right, you have techniques that you could actually share. Like, how would somebody notice if they are having a situation like that, their mental health is declining? Like, how would someone know if they're going through a state of depression? What does that look like? Like, how do you know when somebody is, oh, you're welcome. So I would definitely be concerned. You really, I don't even know you. I'm telling you, people's mental health is at jeopardy with TikTok shutting down. I don't know if you go live. I don't know if you do videos, but I would focus on the topic at hand. Is for the next, whenever the 19th is, people are stressing. What should we do? Like, this is their livelihood. And I am connected with people that have made a 6-figure income in 4 months. So they depend on the app. And so people are stressing out, crying on the app. Like, this is how I was able to pay my bills, all this. So it's taking an emotional toll on people. So if it were me and I had your expertise as a therapist, I would certainly give strategies. I don't know if y'all do like breathing exercises, like whatever you do, tell people to journal. I don't know what they do. I would say, hey, if you're, battling with the TikTok ban possibly going down and you're having anxiety, these are some things that you can do, and tell people what to do. You can serve people by your own knowledge. I'm telling you, and you do it over and over. Don't do one video. Like, that's not going to work, especially if you don't have a following or whatever. You got to do several videos, put the right hashtags, the captions. Make sure, here's a secret, Don't say people don't tell you nothing. I only tell my people that are in my courses, right? Go follow other mental health therapists. Go see what they're posting. Okay. I'm telling you what I know for sure. Go see what they're posting. See where they are. Which ones get the most views on what they're posting. And those mental health therapists, they're posting about, TikTok ban or whatever they're posting about. That's what you're going to post about. But you're going to do it your way, your style. It's going to be your personality. You're going to do how you would do it. Whether that's, walking in the park, whether that's in the car, whether you're in your office so they can see, your degrees or whatever, right? That you are certified to talk about this subject. Whatever, however you want to do it. You're going to go to those therapist pages. You're going to follow those therapist pages. You're going to like it. You're going to comment on it. Now you're about to get your own ideas based on their inspiration. You're going to write down all the things that you're going to talk about. Okay. People's anxiety. People are, yes, hyperventilating right now. They're concerned about their income. What could you give us to calm us down? Right. That's what I would do. I would run with it every day till we know for sure. I would run with the topic, right? Oh, thank you so much. I'm 11 out of 20. Okay, thank you. So did that help you? Seeds of the heart. Did that help you? Seeds of the heart. Okay, my little therapist on here. But yeah, mental health. And even after this, you still have so many topics that you could touch on. And just imagine if you only talked about anxiety for a week. Just imagine if you only talked about symptoms for a week. Just imagine if you only talked about, behaviors for a week. If you talked about, and then 1 week and then you give us stories. Now, obviously, I know it's private information. You say, yeah, there was a story about a long time ago, obviously no names and all that, because the attorney that I follow, she always gives examples. Obviously, we don't know who it is. She gives examples. And the one thing that I love, my son is in high school, and the other one, she was saying, tell your children. And I sent it to my son because I've been telling him this. I don't care if the principal call you in. I don't care if the police officer is there. I don't care if the counselor is there. You are a minor. You are to say, call my mother. I don't care if they ask you, can I look in your book bag? You say, call my mother. I'm a minor. I don't care if they say, can I look in your car? You say, call my mother. I am a minor. I don't care if I told my son, I don't care what they ask you. You better say, call my mother. I'm a minor. And so this legal attorney or whatever, that's all she does is tell you what to say. And so even from if a police officer stops you, she was like, if the police officer comes to your car and he says, do you know why I stopped you? She said, you never answer. She said, most people say, yeah, was I speeding? Yeah, is my, I don't have insurance. Most people actually say what they think, which incriminates them. And so I love it when people give me good, valuable information. So I got stopped by the police and I knew I was ready, had my little legal advice. I was like, I know I'm not going to say nothing. So with you, I know you just have all a wealth of knowledge you could share. That's like free information, stuff that, most people aren't going to look up. Most people are not going to go read. Now, I'm not going to go read all the legalities and things, but it's very helpful. She says things like in 30 seconds. It's not even long. She just say, hey, if you want to know, blah, 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 blah. It's like less than 30 seconds. I'm like, oh, that's good. Does this make sense? The seeds of the heart. Oh, Miss Fendi in the building on YouTube. Hey, Miss Fendi. My YouTube babies. Is that helpful? Okay, so tell me what's your first subject? Like, I'm excited to know, girl. Okay, yeah, I'm excited to go. I need to know what it is. Okay, hold on, okay, am I already following you, LaPrinza? Okay, yeah, I think I'm already, am I? Okay, we got to make sure. Am I already following you? How do I know if I'm already following you? I think so. Okay, let me see, okay, so you follow back. Okay, I'm following you now. Okay, so I can't wait to see it. I'm already following LaPrinza. Okay. Lillian, am I already following you? Okay, no, let me follow you back. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for all of this on your pages. You know, when it comes up in the feed, then I'll know, oh, yeah, we talked. Big J. Okay, yeah, I'm already following Big J. Okay. Okay, cool beans. All right. So the other thing that's very important, so you're just going to talk on that one subject and you're going to keep talking on the algorithm likes it. If nobody has told you to keep talking about one thing for a long period of time, you're just saying it differently. You're just positioning yourself differently. You are using the different music, different locations, but you're saying the same information and you're saying the same thing over and over in a different way. And that way the algorithm will categorize your videos. Okay. Now, everybody can take this advice. Like I said, I teach a lot of strategies in the ride. So you might want to get in there. I'm just saying. But when you go to those therapist pages, not only are you looking at how are they putting out content, you're going to follow several of them. So you can start getting them in your feed. All it's doing is inspiring you. And so once they get in your feed, like if you're a makeup artist, you should be following other makeup artists. It just makes sense. Okay. I would also be following big brands. So if I was a makeup artist, I'd be following Fenty. If I was a makeup artist, I'd be following Sephora. If I was a makeup artist, like you're going to follow big brands and then you're going to follow local people, just regular folk, right? In whatever your industry is, that's what you're going to do. In doing that, that comes up in your feed, which inspires you to do more. Like I said, your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. So now you see this person do it. Now you believe I can do it like that too. I'm going to do it better. I'm going to say this. That's what's going to happen. Now pay very close attention to their caption. Use it. Pay very close attention to their hashtags. Use it. Look at their wording. How can I say this differently that fits my personality? Since I have a big personality, I like things that are bold and you know, I like colors. I'm a girl's girl. You know, I like for it to be pink and purple. I do. I want all the things. So I'm going to still change it to make it me. I know people say don't be a copycat, but it's almost like if you copied it right, cat, and you just change a few things, not verbatim, and you just change a few things. And ChatGPT can help you with that. So if you like what this person said, you can put that same caption in ChatGPT and say, hey, can you reword this to fit my personality, to fit my brand? And then ChatGPT can reword it to fit you. And now it's your caption. Do I need to separate device for every platform so they all flow together? What does that mean? Do I need to separate device? What does that mean? So I don't know what that means. So they all go together. Okay, so for instance, I'm streaming in Facebook, my Facebook group, my Facebook page, my Instagram. Reread it. Okay, so I don't understand. Do I need to separate device? What you mean device? So I think I'm about to answer it. I'm not sure. So I think I'm about to answer your question. So I don't know if I'm answering the question right. So I wouldn't separate anything. Whatever content, let me know if this is answering your question. I'm streaming in 5 places, right? That's what do you need a separate phone? That's what I thought you were talking about. I'm streaming in 5 places on 2 devices, but let me tell you, I could get TikTok on here if I wanted to. So I'm on my laptop and I'm streaming in 5 places on the laptop. You're fine. So right now I'm on Instagram, YouTube, my Facebook group, my Facebook page, my Facebook private group as well. So I'm streaming in 5 places here. I have TikTok on the phone because I always end with TikTok. I let them go and I always end with TikTok. All right. So you can have one device like your laptop because you can bring up all of them through StreamYard. So if you don't have StreamYard, I can give you a referral code if you want a discount for StreamYard. I'm not affiliated with them. I just have a referral code. So I stream through StreamYard all at one time. So this is going out in all of those places. If you have two phones, which I have like 2 or 3 phones. If you have a tripod, you can put 3 phones up or 2 phones, and your favorite 2 apps, if it's TikTok and Instagram, have 2 phones and have one on Instagram and one on TikTok. That's how I would do it. So that way you don't have to repeat the information. Whatever I put on TikTok, I'm going to just download it and put on all my other platforms. So when you create your videos, you're going to create it in wherever you create your videos, and you're going to download it to your camera roll on your phone, and you're going to post that same video on all of the platforms. So I don't change the video. Whatever video goes up, that's the one going across the board. So you can go right now, you'll see whatever I posted on Instagram, whatever I posted on Facebook is the same as TikTok, is the same as my YouTube channel. It's the same. I'm not doing that much work. You just repurpose. On my StreamYard, I can do 10 if I wanted to with their logo, whose logo? StreamYard's. You can get it taken off. You can pay to get it taken off if you want. Oh, you mean TikTok logo? No, without TikTok logos, no. Oh, that's a good question. Okay, I'll get into that in a second. So no, with StreamYard, if I have the paid version, I can have everybody on here. I can have TikTok on here. I can have up to 10 or 15 platforms on one, but I pay for it. Okay. I think if you have like 3, the price is different. If you want 20, like the price is different. So yes. So I'm not limited on StreamYard. I can put everybody on here. TikTok doesn't look good on a laptop. It looks good on the phone. In my opinion. To answer you about the logo, you mean the watermark. So for TikTok watermark, you don't want the watermark on. If you do it through Instagram Reels, you don't want the watermark on because it's almost like, yes, okay. It's almost like I own Instagram, right? I am building a business for Instagram. I want my customers to use Instagram Reels. So my Instagram Reels can be on there. I want them to use and record in my Instagram Reels. You went to TikTok, recorded your video on TikTok, and then you didn't take the watermark off, and you came over here to Instagram and posted your video with the TikTok watermark on my Instagram. And you think I'm going to show people your TikTok. Girl, we're in competition, okay? Instagram is in competition with TikTok and Facebook. So clearly, I'm going to suppress that video because it has the TikTok watermark. So you didn't do it in Instagram Reels. So you have to take the watermark off. Now, does that make sense? All of these are businesses. I don't think people understand it's a business. And I'm certainly, if I sell makeup like you, right? And you come over here with your makeup brand on my makeup stuff. That's like Sephora going to Fenty and be like, I'm trying to put the Sephora on Fenty. Yeah, it's not going to work. So I would take the watermark off. That was a little humor there. Did you get it? Okay. So yes, I would take the watermark off. Because I know if it was, the platforms are based on, I'm going to divvy this out to X amount of people, especially, if they use my tool, I'm going to show more people, but you didn't. So I would take the watermark off. It's plenty tools that takes off the TikTok watermark. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Was that your question, Linda? Yes. Take the watermark off. There are a lot of apps that do it. I said it earlier. Musically Down is one of them. Musicallydown.com. It takes off the watermark. The only thing about TikTok that I don't like that they changed. Oh, you're welcome. The only thing about TikTok that they changed, which I don't like, you used to could save the video before you post it, right? Now they don't allow you to save the video without the watermark. They want you to post it first, right? So that's the only thing. Now I got a workaround. Y'all want to know the workaround? Okay, I got a workaround because I like to create my videos in TikTok because it has the features. It looks good. My camera is good. So if you create it, Say, whoever stayed on here got this. If you create your TikTok in TikTok Studios, you can download it to your camera roll without the watermark. Baby, you got to be in the know. You got to be at the table, baby. So it's a way for everything. Okay? You got to be connected to the right folk. So if you're in my 3-day ride, we got all the tools. Okay? Yes, so you got to get in the ride. RIDE. You got to get in the ride. Okay? So that way I can give you all the tools. I give you a workbook with every app that I've ever used, every book that I've ever read, every tool, every resource. I even give you, I have a sales funnel. Thank you for the snowflakes. Whoa, I got 12 snowflakes. I have a sales funnel that I have connected with. I give you the sales funnel that I use, creates your website for you, your landing page, graphics. They actually, the one that I use that I'm partnered with, I respond to messages. It responds to messages for me. My keywords, like if you text this number, RIDE, RIDE, I can't give my number on TikTok. If you text this number, RIDE, RIDE, it automatically comes out and give you all the information. So my systems are automated. My 3-day ride business course is automated. So I use a whole system that I partner with that to automate all of my businesses and everything, right? And so I give you that in the 3-day ride. And so it's a workbook of every script, how to overcome objections, how to find leads. Like I just gave the therapist how she can go find her people. Because once she starts following other therapists, using keywords and SEO keywords that the therapists are using and the hashtags and captions that they're using, the algorithm says, oh, she's a therapist. It's going to start sending that traffic to her too. So I teach how you do it in the ride. It's so much information. It's more than what is the price. It's 3 times that much. Just me dropping stuff tonight is 3 times that much that I have it. But I want to keep it reasonable because I want the newer people to get it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. So there's a way around it. But if you do it in regular TikTok, you can go to musicallydown.com or any one of those and it'll take the watermark off. It's not that big of a deal because we figured out a way. So yeah, they keep changing stuff and then we keep figuring out another way. So yes, you can't stop. This is what I mean. You can't stop the people who want to win and use this tool. You can't do it. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, was this good for you? Okay. So let me answer. I'm sorry. Let me see something. Yes. Okay. So you're going to make sure you're offering people your deals. So therapists, I'm assuming you want more clients. I don't know if you sell a product as well, but you want more clients in your practice. So this gives you an opportunity to give your offer. And so if your offer is for them to, come see you personally or whatever, that's when you're going to be talking to them in Messenger. The money is made in Messenger. The connections are made in Messenger. So publicly, you're marketing, but the transactions are in Messenger. It's private. Okay. So that's how you make the money, is in Messenger, by building relationships. So you're able to say, hey, I noticed you liked my live. Were you being supportive or do you have anxiety? Oh, I noticed that you followed me. Thank you so much. Do you have anxiety as well? Have you experienced those symptoms? Question mark. You get to ask the question because you created the video or whatever it's about, the live. And so you get to go back, even if I'm doing a live, I can go through. Okay, I don't know if you know this or not. So when you go live, the princess, can't wait till you go live. When you go live, TikTok initially, it's going to send you, or this is what it did to me. Everybody have a different story. When you go live or you start going live, after the live, it shows you about 20 people who watched the live. Whether they watched it for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it shows you. I'm here. Okay. It shows you. Okay. Those are 20 people who watched. That's 20 leads, 20 possibilities, 20 that it gave you. that actually paused for your live, whether they pause for 2 minutes, and it tells you the minutes. So people, it's interesting. In the course, I show people where all their leads are. Like, I'm a master at telling you where the leads are. You just got to go talk to the leads. You can't just wait for the lead to click on your website. Go get your money. I'm not going to sit and wait till you go click on my L word, even though I can tell you in the live, hey, go click this and go ahead and get it. You can get it tonight. Go click the L word. You can get it tonight. You can do that right now. It's automated. It's going to come to you. You can start your course tonight. Easy peasy, easy, right? Just put Rod, text me Rod. You got the number on Instagram and Facebook. You can text that number, Rod. Boom, you can start the course tonight. We'll be in training session tomorrow. Me and you working one-on-one. Easy, right? Now, guess what? Some people are not going to do that. They're not going to text Rod. They're not going to put Rod in the comments. They're not going to do it. But I can see 100 people. I get 100 now. I can see 100 people on TikTok after this live who watched. I can see their name. Okay. I can click it and go to their page. I can build a relationship. I'm not going to wait on the app. I can go look at your page and say, oh, you watched me for 30 minutes. You interested? Oh, you watched me for 45 minutes. I was on here for about 2 hours. You watched for 45. You my peoples. You see the difference? I'm like, man, there's so much money on here. It's so much opportunity. I don't understand what people do. And what I do understand is they don't have a coach. What I do understand is they don't want to invest the money. I'm going to tell you the course costs, but baby, it's worth 3-4 times what it is. So when you see a financial coach, when you see, whatever, a legal coach, or you see whatever, and they're giving you advice, why wouldn't you take it and do it? And if they have other things that they offer and you need it, do it. It's too many people trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. Girl, let me shorten your learning curve. You don't need to figure that out. I already figured it out. Let's go. You want results in January. Let's go. Top of the year, 2025. You want results. Let's go. What if you could have 20 new customers this month, 100 new customers this month, but you still trying to figure it out? Okay. You try to figure it out and you're still there. So sometimes you need somebody else, right? Who's already figured it out for you. They already did the hard work. You just need to implement. Information without implementation is just information. You're just walking around smart. You done heard so many business courses and coaches, and you done heard all this information, and you're still in the same place of you don't know what to do. Oh, okay, wait. I didn't even see this. Sister Glam Spa in the building. I'm sorry. Hair loss. Okay. Okay, so she is she does hair prosthetics, breast implants, and undergarments, diabetic shoes. Oh, Jerusha. Okay, what part? I done said something. Diabetic shoes, etc. Help them get their supplies through their insurance. Oh, okay. I got you. Hair loss. Okay, got you. So, because to me, to get piggyback on what I said, for me, if you knew how to do it, you already be there. So you don't know how to do it. So you need somebody that's done it and doing it, or have proven clients that have had success doing it. So if you are not investing money, you're spending a lot of time still trying to figure it out. So yes. So I'm big on, I invest in my education. I pay for a group to be in this group every single month to hear what's going on, what's new, what I need to do, what's coming out, all the things. That's how I know if people leave TikTok, there are like 10 other social media apps that people are going to. And I knew this a month ago. Yeah, you got to pay to play. Like, it's not free. It's not. And then if it's free, is it really what you want? Is it? So to answer your question, Sisters Glam Spa, Thank you so much. I didn't even see you over here. To answer your question on Instagram, you help them get those supplies through their insurance. That's what I'm understanding your business is, right? Thank you for the hearts. Oh, I know we're gonna make it, but we're at 12,000, and then we're gonna reach our snowflake goal, so we can all go to bed. What time is it? Okay, on 41 out of 300. Okay, we're more than halfway there, so we're gonna keep striving, Jerusha. Keep striving, girl. You got this. I don't know what your question was, but I'm assuming this is your business. And if I were you, I don't know that you're doing videos, but if I were you, obviously, I would be doing videos, especially showing, the things that you help people get with their insurance. So if you help people get, I don't know if you're still here, but if you help people get diabetic shoes, if you help people get breast implants and their insurance pay for it, I will be teaching on how do they do it. And so that's what people need to know. There's a girl that's in my 3-day ride business course. She does credit repair, and she helps people's credit score, and she helps you take unnecessary stuff off of your credit, and she helps your credit score grow from 500 to 700, right? And so she teaches how she does it. Now, she didn't give you all the resources because she wants you to work with her, but she gives you enough information for you to get started. Does that make sense? So yes, so that's what I would do, because I didn't know that the insurance doesn't cover breast implants. The insurance doesn't cover the undergarments if you do get a breast implant. I don't know because I've never had it to get it done, or supplying hair or hair loss. The insurance doesn't cover hair loss. So those things that you're already familiar with, I will be doing videos on those, educating people about it. Like, hey, did you know your insurance doesn't cover hair loss? And then show somebody with a hair loss, and show somebody, it could be a AI person, it have to be a real client. And you were able to get them qualified for their insurance to cover their hair loss. And now they have a hair implant or whatever. So you got to show us and tell us, because people actually don't know, because that's not their situation. You're only interested when it's your situation, right? And so, like, for instance, when my aunt, she was a diabetic, and then she needed diabetic socks. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize that they had that. Like, I didn't even, because it never was in my circle. So people are only interested when it hits home. So they want to know. So you would have a lot of information. So yes, I would love to help you. You can join my free business tip, motivation, and inspiration group. You can follow me. I'm live all the time, or you can get in the ride. You can get in the RIDE. You can get in the ride, or you can follow my free business page. And I'm live like this all the time, but mostly on TikTok. So I usually don't bring Instagram in at this late hour. So it's meant for you. It was meant for you. Sister Glam Spa. You got Sister Glam Spa in the building. Okay. Back to how to offer. So now that you are doing these videos, you're doing videos about your hair care, your makeup. You're doing videos about your therapist practice. You're doing videos about your health and wellness. You're doing videos about your candles, your lotions, your potions, your pots, your pans. You're doing videos. And so the goal is to sell it, to offer it. Okay. So the goal is to offer it. So you have to talk to the person in Messenger, and you have to say, hey, thank you so much for following my page, or thank you so much for loving all my content. Were you being supportive, or did you have sleep apnea? Whatever the thing is, right? And then they was like, yes. And then you're able to say, hey, well, I have a program, and look, can I send it to you? They say yes, because now they have that problem. You have the solution. We're in the business of solving problems. You send it over to them. If they makeup, same thing. Hey, I noticed you like my makeup tutorial. Do you currently wear makeup? Question mark. Like, you're always asking. You're interested. You're curious. You're always asking. And so then that way the person's like, yeah, I know how to do makeup. I like makeup. What makeup do you love, or who do you wear? Then you have that conversation, that dialogue back and forth. And so when it's time for them to purchase the makeup and you send over your website and they're like, oh, I don't know. I can go to Amazon. I can go to eBay. I usually buy it from, Sephora, whatever they say. And say yours is not expensive, but in their eyes, because if you buy $1 eyeliner and my eyeliner is $20, you think my eyeliner is expensive. It's not expensive. It's just you're just used to $1 eyeliner. So it's really, the perspective of the person. But your $20 eyeliner lasts 8 hours. Your $20 eyeliner, you can swim, take a shower, and that $20 eyeliner is still on. That dollar eyeliner, it's off in 2 seconds. Okay, it's quality, right? And so if you're talking to somebody who's used to paying $1 for an eyeliner, but your eyeliner is $20, they're gonna be like, right? Because they can't see the value. And so you would have to give them a different perspective and saying, well, yes, you would have to give them a different perspective and be more like, well, I don't know, but most people like for their eyeliner to last all day. So this eyeliner actually lasts 8 to 10 hours after the first wear. And so you would have to tell them the benefits of the eyeliner. So the eyeliner, actually is jet black instead of like a light brown and da 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 da. So whatever the qualities of this $20 eyeliner is, you would have to tell the person why, like the benefit of this eyeliner. So if it's a business, because I'm assuming you have a business, you would say the business costs $700. Would investing $700 in a business to create more money, would it be worth it to you? Would investing in this eyeliner for $20, if it lasts all day, right, would it be worth it to you? And you don't have to, because over time, you done spent how long with those dollars, it run out in however time, like a week, and you have to purchase another one for $1 and then another one. When you could have had the value of the $20 eyeliner that lasts you 30 days, or however long the eyeliner lasts. So you need to ask the person, would investing $20 in an eyeliner that will last 8 to 10 hours and you would have it for more than 30 days be worth it to you? If you're offering them a business, okay, would investing $700 in a business to create more income for your family, would it be worth it to you? Is investing $100 to get started, is that worth it to you? If you want leads, like I would say, if you want leads and you want guaranteed success, because my course is guaranteed, is $300, $400, $500 worth it to you? I already know it's worth it to me because I've already done it. Why my son texted me? So if I have to talk to a client, I'm like, I don't know. Do you want unlimited leads? Is that something you want? Do you want to know how to market and brand yourself? Is that something you need? Do you want more exposure? Do you want brands reaching out to you? Okay. Do you want to know how to overcome objections? Do you want a year's worth of follow-up scripts? Do you want that? Do you want one-on-one coaching from me for a period of time? So how much is that worth to you? Because the value is already there. And if person's like, oh, that's not worth it to me, then that's cool. If it's not worth it to them, like the therapist, it's not worth it to them, whoever. Is that making sense? Yes or yes? Because if I can show you how to make money using social media and it costs $500, is it worth it to you? Caleb, what do I need to do? I need to do that tonight and turn on to the teacher?
Yes. I was printing out. I need tomorrow.
So all I need to do is print it out?
I need to read it.
Okay, so this is my son just finishing his homework. And so he texts me, I need you to proof my thing and print it out. I need it for tomorrow. Now, he's been off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but he chose, okay, to do it tonight, an essay. And you want me to proof it before I go to bed and for me to print it so you can send it tomorrow. See what I mean? So I have the same situations as other people. I'm no different than everybody else, okay? So this is the last thing, okay? Is that making sense? Write this down. If someone is not interested, it doesn't matter, okay? If someone is not interested, we don't argue. We love on people, right? If someone's not interested, that's okay. Maybe next time. If someone doesn't want to purchase, they think it's too expensive, don't keep bothering that person. It's okay. Now, what I typically like to do is ask more questions, because usually they have another question. Usually they don't understand something, especially if it's a business or a service. If you're selling insurance, if it's a financial service, it's a therapy service, usually they have questions. So you can ask, did I answer all of your questions? Even if it's about your product, did I answer all of your questions to move forward? Did I answer all of your questions to make a buying decision? Did I answer all of your questions so we can move forward together? Did I answer all of your questions? Because usually there's a question. So you don't want to spend a lot of time arguing with people, convincing people, begging people. It's 4.8 billion people online. Go find your people. Okay. The one thing that I've learned about transitioning online is it's 4.8 billion people online. I'm going to find my peoples. I'm going to start conversations. I'm going to build relationships with my people. I'm not going to wait and sit around and hope they go to my website out of the sky. I'm not going to do that. So we don't have time to waste. The moment is now. The fact that you're watching, it tells you the moment is now. The two most important days of our lives is the day we were born and the day we find out why we were born. So why are you here? What is the purpose? What do you want to change? What do you want to do? The 2 days, okay? I would tell you to be interested in people and not interesting. I could give you all of my accolades and it'll blow some people away, but I don't know how that will help you. Me helping you is giving you the value. Me helping you is giving you value to put you into action. Everything I said tonight, you can get into action and see results for free. If the people that want to go deeper will get in the ride. The people that want to go deeper will do one-on-one coaching. The people that want to go deeper, those are the people. But you got to get into action. Action precedes motivation. You cannot solve today's problem with the same level of thinking in which they were created. We have to think a new way so we can manifest a new thing. What you was thinking in 2024 didn't work because you kept doing it. What are you thinking right now? Oh, I'm going to have a new strategy. It's 2025. I'm going to do this. Okay, what action have you taken to do the new thing? You have to change your perspective. Is it worth it to you for your growth, for your, mental growth, for your money growth, financial growth? Is it worth it to you to do something different? And if it's not, keep doing what you're doing because obviously you're satisfied with it. When I got online in 2019, I didn't know what I was doing. I already built successful businesses, but I didn't know what I was doing online. I was like, I just don't know how to use it. And I still don't know how to use TikTok that well. Oh, I know how to go live and they telling me what to say basically right here. Okay. So anybody can learn. But what I did was I took a TikTok class. I was like, well, I guess I need to take a course. I took a TikTok course. I took a Facebook course. I took an Instagram course. I'm in a group that teaches all the strategies of being on social media. I paid to be in this group. It's probably 10,000 people in this group. Now, the person who owns the group, it's not this group. I'm in two groups. One group is $50 a month. Another group is $20 a month, right? To be in the group. So the group that's $20 a month is 10,000 people in there. So do 20 times 10,000. It's about 200,000. The person who owns the group makes $200,000 a month just on memberships. So he has 10,000 members. I'm one of them. And I've been a member for about 2-3 years. And I've seen it grow from 7,000, 8,000. We're at 10,000 members. He makes $200,000 on memberships for a group. Now the value is good. It's worth all my $20. That's all $20. I get all the information I need to get. Then I have another group. I pay $50 to be in this group. It is high level earners, 6 and 7 and 8 figure earners. That's why it's $50. Then there's probably 4,000 people in that group. Do the math. 4,000 times 50 is what? It's money to be made on the app. You just got to figure out how you will make it. Period. It's money to be made. I'm always like, man, but the value is worth every dime. I would pay it again and again and again. Does that make sense? So you have to decide, is it worth it to you? Because it's worth it to me to pay to be in those communities. It's worth it to me to be at the table. It's worth it to me. So you have to decide. But thank you so much. Yes. So that was good. I've never gone this long in my life. In my life. On TikTok. Hold on. How long have I been? 2 hours, almost 3 hours. I ain't never went that long. And it's people still up. That just blows me away. It's people still up. Thank you, lady. Okay, Lorenza, message me, DM me, and we can go live and get your live together if that's your desire. If that's something you want to do, we can certainly do it. I would say work closely with me, get in the ride so I can see your needs, and I can tailor our courses and our trainings and our one-on-one conversations based on what you want. But I would love to see you grow in January of 2025, not the end of the year, right now. Okay. So yes, or you can just go to the profile, click it. You will see the 3-day ride business course. You can get in the course now, and then I'll see it. It'll automatically come to me, and we can go ahead and get started. Either way, I'm going to do the live for free just because I want more people to get used to doing the live. So yes, take me up on the offer. I'm only doing it for the month of January with the lives. And so, yes, I'm super excited. So Bookface, YouTube, and Instagram, I'm going to let your beautiful faces go. I've never done